Hi guys. Yeah, today I'm just gonna talk something that is hidden deep in my heart, and it's really like something that I have kept for a very long time, but God saved me out of it, and I'm just so happy that I'm even here right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna share this experience that I have with you. Aneroxia nervosa is something I experienced. I'm a patient lah, and I can tell you that I'm totally healed right now because of God's grace. I'm just gonna create this video because this is my testimony, something that changed my life really much, something to glorify God's kingdom, because it's really God that pulled me out of this. Yeah, so I'm gonna start now. So like when I was really young, around Sec 1 end, people around me started to comment on my body shape, and it's at first I didn't thought that it would affect me, so I just let it slip. But then like as the comments persevere for quite a few months, 3-4 months, I started to really think that, am I really that fat? Like people keep commenting but they never stop, and it started to like make an impression on my head as well that I'm fat. And like I'm just like hurt by it lah. Yeah, that time it was like quite a traumatic experience. After a few months, like people closest to me started to like comment on my body shape, comment on how I look. It's that time, right, where the people closest to you, right, commented that, right, it really impacted me. It impacted me more than the outside people, you know. It was then, right, I realized, oh, I need to adapt to the worldly standards lah. I need to like be what they want me to be lah, so that I can make them happy. I want to make them happy. That's why I'm gonna lose weight from now on. I started to like search online on how do I lose weight, how do I get slimmer, and then all kind of diets on the internet came out on the internet search lah. There was some very extreme diet, yeah, some very light diet. I just want the fastest way to lose weight, so I took the most extreme diet. Yeah, I started eating like fish every day, just one fish, one meal, and every day. I don't know how it sustain me. Whenever like my parents ask me if I've eaten, I tell them that, oh, I've eaten outside, I'm not hungry. All this kind of response will automatically come back. When they ask me what I want to eat with the family, I'll normally tell them that, Papa, Mommy, I want to go outside and eat lah. And they will let me go. When I went outside, I don't eat at all. I just stay outside for 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 1 hour. Then I come back home. Then it was my day every day like that. It was around Sec 2 that it gotten worse. I was like eating practically nothing. I was just water every day for a few weeks. Yeah, and then I started to realize, oh, my body is getting smaller. People around me started to say like, oh, Hui, you are getting skinnier. It's like the ideal body type. Wow, I wonder how you slim down, you know. Like they keep asking me, and then when they say like, wow, your body is so good, right? I actually took it as a compliment to start and continue my diet. I started to like continue this kind of like unhealthy diet with just like a bit of food, like not even like 500 calories a day, surviving purely on water. Sec 2 was the time when I was like, oh, really wanted to go to a very good class. It was a very tough period because I didn't have any mood to study. I didn't even want to like converse with people. Whenever people ask to like go out with me or like go out and eat, then I'll be like, no, I need to study. I took study as a reason not to eat with them. As the time goes, friends around me got lesser because I refused to go out and eat with them. I also like had difficulty studying because when you don't have food, right, your mood gets affected. And I was super grumpy, like every single day. I just be like, bah, don't touch my things lah. I'll have very bad temper. I sumpah, that time I was like, don't know what I'm doing, okay. But anyways, and yeah, that time it was a tough period for my family as well, because they took it as I'm being rebellious. Yeah, so I was facing this kind of problem by myself. and my parents realized lah that my weight really drastically dropped during like sec 2, and they tried to bring me to the hospital, bring me to the polyclinic, but I refused to lah. I keep telling them that, oh my gosh, after the exam please, I got exam for sec 3, I need to go on. And then yeah, it really continued until sec 3 like start lah. That time my diet changed because I don't know why, but like there's some thought like, oh, what if I couldn't get pregnant anymore? What if something spoiled in my body and then I couldn't function anymore? Like I guess that was God like trying to like tell me something, you know. He was putting thoughts in my brain to like actually eat more and all. And I started on veggie diet. So what is that diet? I don't know, I invented it myself. So I just researched on very, 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 very low calories food and really just ate just vegetables, like 3 meals a day, like very, very big bowls, okay? Because vegetables have fiber and the fiber is a lot, so eating all these vegetable right won't let me gain weight. Like I'll just poop it out. Yeah, just poop it out every single day. So I was still very skinny and I was getting skinnier and skinnier. As the sec 3 examination passed, I started to like realize that, oh, actually I need to go hospital or polyclinic for a checkup. Yeah, I worry about myself. And I guess that was God also. Like he was really putting this thing into my brain. Like that time I was like super reluctant because I don't want anyone to know that I have anorexia nervosa. So I was super reluctant to go to the polyclinic or hospital. But that one day finally, like, oh my gosh, I suddenly like had the urge to like go to the hospital or the polyclinic. And then I told my mom, and then my mom said, okay, go there and take a appointment thing. I'll go with you. I'll put down all my work and go with you. That day I went to the polyclinic, right, with my mom lah. And then the doctor was like asking me, is your weight normally this low? And can you guess my weight? I was like 28.3 kg. My BMI was super, super low. And I had no fats in my body. Like I just bones and skins. The doctor asked me, do you have anorexia nervosa? During that question, right, my mom almost cried. Yeah, she didn't know anything about like eating disorder and all lah. Then the doctor just asked me that question explained to her in Chinese because she don't understand English. And then yeah, I told the doctor yes. Then we broke down. Me and my mom broke down. Even though that time I realized that okay, I need to like take care of myself because my mom is like so worried. But you know, I still had thoughts like I should stop eating. All these things, right, just keep bombarding my brain, which is actually so unhealthy. It's actually thoughts from like people in the internet spreading like getting thinner is better and all, and like it's actually a mental illness lah. I got like bombarded with all these thoughts. It was really a tough moment of my life. You know, I was getting ready for O-levels at sec 4. Then I missed a lot of things, and just nice that period, right, it was 1 month break, so like I'm able to like stay in the hospital and stay at my house to like, you know, eat 6 to 8 meals a day. So doctor told me that if I came 1 or 2 days later, my heart will stop. I was already 28.3 kg, okay, so like it's natural that my heart would stop like a few days after that, because my body isn't having any protein or energy to use, so they use my heart muscle, and then my heart muscle is the one that pumps my heart lah. I might just die lor, cause my heart rate was super low. Even the machine cannot even detect. So I was sent to the hospital by the polyclinic. I needed to take an ambulance, but my mom told them that she will ensure that I eat first before I go to that hospital. She forced me to eat lah, cause I was like, I don't want to eat at all, you know, that kind of feeling. Onto the hospital, I got admitted at night, like immediately. Like the doctor saw my like BMI, saw my weight, saw my like blood pressure, like couldn't even detect, okay. They immediately admit me in the hospital, and I was in the ward lah. In the hospital, I was like, I need to study for O-level. Yeah, this mindset came back to me. Then I was studying like so much, and the doctor told me like not to study because I'm wasting my energy. I need to recuperate now and I need to get force feed. I was very reluctant in the first place, like very reluctant. But then, um, as it goes on in the hospital, I tried to eat every single thing lah. Cause if not, I have to eat Ensure. They will force me the Ensure lah. I try not to drink Ensure and eat real food and fried food and the food mayonnaise, all these things they provide, which I really hate lah, mayonnaise, but they force feed me lah. Ate like 6 to 8 meals a day, so it was really tough on me because my stomach was really small then, and they keep force feeding me. My mom wanted to stay with me, but I told her no. I wanted to stay by myself because I was really uncomfortable with my family lah, because I caused them so much like hurt. My father was like keep telling me that, your mom cried every single night just for you. I was like, oh shucks, I really don't want to face her, because that heart of like, hurting your mom and you don't want to like see it. Yeah, so as it goes by, I stayed inpatient for 2 weeks and I went for blood tests every single day. I went for MRI scan, CT scan, every scan that they find possible to save my life. They found that I have liver scarring, so my liver is already scarred, yeah, and then my kidney is not really working, my heart is stopping, and so they need to find ways to bring me back to life. Yeah, my heart really is tough lah, like seeing my parents like this and all the bills that they have to pay. So it was the bill that woke me up also. Yeah, like my bill amounted to 600,000, even with insurance like cancellation or. During that hospital stay, my teachers came and see me. Nurse were really friendly, and there was this. Okay, so like you're not supposed to tell patient about your religion or, but the nurse, right, wow, it was God sent, she shared her testimony with me. She told me that it's a miracle that she's here because God saved her. And then wow, I really felt for her, because like her testimony was so cool. Okay, I shall not review because she kena trouble lah. She's not supposed to say all this to me, but like perhaps God prompted her to. It was then that I realized that, oh, God is still here. God is in my life. He's trying to save me, and every single moment He's trying to bring me back to life. It was really that time I just tell myself, okay, I need to go back to God. I really need to go back to God. I got discharged. I was having 6 to 8 meals a day, so I eat, I sleep, I eat, I sleep. There's no, I cannot even walk around. Like, they don't allow me to go to the toilet after eating. They don't allow me to walk around after eating. They don't allow me to walk around out of the bed, even during my free time. So like I can only sleep and eat. That's it. My life is just like that. I had to see psychologists. I had to see the main doctor, see liver doctor, to see the kidney doctor. Yeah, I had so much doctor to see. And my kidney got worse. I had to do urine tests. Okay, then the result came out. It was better. Okay, then now I have to see my liver doctor. My liver doctor told me that I'm tested positive for autoimmune hepatitis, slightly positive. And then I was praying, okay, God, please really save me lah. I really need to like bring my body back to life. And the next test came out to be I'm not tested positive for it. And then I went for the next test just in case. And then it tested slightly positive again. Like, I have one more test to go next month. I still haven't healed. And I'm already like poly year 2, So you can imagine the Aneroxia Nervosa causes the harm. Like, the harm can last how long? My answers didn't came back. Yeah, it didn't came back for 2 years. When I went back home, I started to like eat more and more, and I started to recover. It was totally God's blessing upon me. I started to heal from Aneroxia Nervosa. All the voice are not attacking me anymore. Like, it wasn't a mental illness anymore. It's just God telling me that, wow, you're beautiful, you're wonderfully and fearfully made. You should not be scared of the world. And it came out to the fact, to the point that wow, I was healed in 6 months. And the psychologist was super amazed because she told me that normally anorexia nervosa patient will take 1 year, and like all this liver and all this thing, right, will take like 2-3 years for it to be healed. But like my anorexia healed in 6 months, like officially open clinic, okay. And then like my liver still testing, okay, but kidney healed like in 6 months. And then my heart went back in like 2-3 months. Like it started to rise back to normal in 2-3 months. And then I was like super happy. Yeah, because it's totally God's lah words that really came into me. And then like I stopped all these like destroying behaviors to the temple that he has blessed me with. And I realized that God's word is really strong. Yeah, it can defeat anything. And God's love is so good. Like he saved me, you know. If I didn't went to the hospital or the polyclinic in the first place, I would have died. Like God is so cool. And yeah, back to it, like parents were really supportive, I guess. Yeah, but they needed to pay a lot of stuff lah, because I got aneroxia nervosa. And I just want to emphasize that this mental illness, right, is actually a stigma from this world. So it's actually a worldly kind of thing. So we shouldn't actually look down on ourselves, you know. Actually, we should just focus on ourselves and have self-love for ourselves, you know. Because anorexia nervosa, right, it's because you want to get skinnier. But it's the world's thinking that skinnier is good, skinnier is pretty. But no, God created you so wonderfully and fearfully, you know. And then you just need to fear God. You just need to love God. You just need to put your heart onto God. God loves who you are. You are his masterpiece. He created you for a reason, and that reason was not to become worldly standards, but to become yourself, but to become what God wants you to be. You are put here for a reason. You are put here for a time, you know. So like God really loves us, and he never left us all along. Yeah, you just never noticed him. You just never listened clear enough to him. That's why you are lost. But right now, I just want to point you back to God. Like he's here. He's right here listening to us. We just need to listen patiently and give our time to him. And really, like, we are built out of his hands. He even know us before we are in the mother's womb. You know? You get what I mean? Like God is so amazing. And all these things that I actually have, right, all these miracles that I have, actually God pulled me out of it. I didn't realize that my body was a temple of God until I read the book, the Bible. Yeah, like all this stuff, right, you can find it in the Bible. Just read your Bible. Don't be changed by this world standard. Like, okay, this world is this world, but our world is in heaven. That is our future destination, you know. And you are here to do something for God, not for the world. So don't care about what other things or think of you. God has a soulmate plan for you. For you remember, like God put a woman out of the ribs of a man. So we have a pair. We are just waiting for God to send them to us by praying and really just, you know, using all opportunities to actually let God work. So don't be scared. Don't look down on yourself. You are very important to God, you know. He doesn't want you to harm your body because of that. And God is really cool. He's really loving. He never left us all along. So please be reassured that God is always here with you, and you are his masterpiece, okay? Yeah, I was put out of anorexia just like that, and this is my testimony. I really hope it inspired you, because God is really good. Please put your eyes on God. Everything will come naturally to you. This is my end. And yeah, thank you for listening to my testimony. It was a really long testimony, but I just wanted to like relay how I feel. Bye.